I swear on my ancestors and my God that the Afro-Asiatic gospel is a superior perspective on the Bible. And I swear I will always reject all European churches and European interpretations of the Bible. They are all tainted by Rome. And then they're tainted by homosexuality and other detestable anti-Christian practices of the Nicolaitans and the Greeks and the Romans and the Vikings and so on. I will always be against thick women and bigger women for trying to get me to settle. I swear to God. And this part in particular, I'm very angry about, and I will never forgive women because of this part right here. But I will never... I hate you women so much for this. I'm sorry, Lord, for saying this in the Bible, but I can't forgive him for not standing with me, and I gave him so many chances. I even begged him. And now it's come to this. I will never have consensual sex with a woman, and, and I probably won't rape her, any women, but if I do have sex, it will be rape, and if she seems like she's enjoying it, I will stop. And there's a ritual reason that many of you don't understand. It goes back to the degrees. Watch my Afro-Asiatic gospel playlist again, even if it takes 5 hours. And look specifically for the ritual reasons and anything connected to it. My gospel is like the Bible. You have to read it and listen over and over again and catch the things you missed out on before. All right, so I have the notes of the things I want to say, so bear with me. Yes, I will always disrespect and spit on spiritually other martial artists, schools, and I will always hate them for what they've done to me. And I will wear their clothes only as a sign that I've conquered those cowards and I'm the king of their priesthood. I'm the head of their priesthoods, whether they like it or not. They're just playing head pissant in charge. These are cowards. They can't rise to the occasion. They don't measure up. I put my hand on their fucking head while they flail their arms uselessly, because I'm that much more coordinated than they are. The thought that any pissant or white person, think about it, a white, those Scooby-Doo guys, what, some fat guy? What, some Olympic fucking creatine using idiot? You focus on kicks? Of course no white, Asian, Hispanic, or any other Japheth could beat me. Those grandees, Spanish royal family, the reason why the Mexican mafia is working with the Aryan Brotherhood and shit. Those guys, come on now, they're fat idiots. Anyway, of course, no biker fucking moron or no gang member. They're all fucking morons. Excuse me, Lord. I know right now I shouldn't be saying this way, but I have to make it clear to these people that what they're doing is evil. I apologize to you, Lord, but not to them. It is now against the philosophy of any black martial artist who respects me to step foot in a Buddhist temple first and foremost. A European temple, secondly, because the whites and the Europeans have been using martial arts to disrespect us and using their religions and their civic institutions, their religious institutions, white establishments, to spit on our ancestors and to disrespect Osiris and to smear feces and disgusting things on the statues of our ancestors and to disrespect all the artifacts. And these things don't matter. Let them destroy all those things. The soul is all that matters. But what matters is what it's symbolic of, that they are our enemies, and there is no way around that. And that is what they have black Freemasons and stuff doing in lodges that are separate, controlled by black people, but pushing a Greco-Roman perspective of Egypt, such as Aten and Akhenaten and, kind of white Crowley kind of perspectives on these things, New Age kind of nonsense. So no stepping into a mosque or any kind of non-black religious temple controlled by white people. That is openly such, because subtly it's understandable. Not even for a funeral. It is the teachings of Christ that all these the true teachings of the Afro-Asiatic Hebrew gospel, us Egyptians and Jews, we know Christ better than anyone else, I promise you that. And it is the true teaching that all these European churches are, basically APEP hiding bulls, B-O-W-L and B-U-L, and the temple of Bel, and they want to be the bell that rings the lattice. That's why the church has bells, and they're a bunch of Eurasian if anything, and not Afro-Asiatic Hebrew churches. So you can tell in their culture how they disrespect our culture. They teach Latin and not Hebrew. They emphasize Latin, which is the language of Rome, and not Hebrew, which is the language of Afro-Asiatic language of Jews, because they've put their race before God. Again, I completely resent you women for doing this to me. I will always hate you for it. We will never be friends, ever. So don't try to be friends with me. And I will always be against the Democratic Party, and I will always try to bring you down. So if I was you guys, I would kill me now. Thank you.